Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's the time we all been waiting for. It's time for another episode of Opinion Matters. Felicia, Quail, what's going on, family?
Hey, 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 welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back for another edition of Opinion Matters, where your opinions matter. So do us a favor and drop your opinions in the comments because why? They matter. What's going on, Quail? You are muted.
All right, not too much. Everybody's good. Had a great
Yeah,
week.
no doubt.
Yeah,
No doubt.
I won't complain. Won't complain.
Yeah. You know me, I'm trying to sort some things out. Now, I will say this. Um, how's everybody doing out there in social media land? Hope all of you guys are wonderful. Um, want to say this real quick. Today, I don't have a I don't have a Dan award, but you know how we do. Some weeks we serious, some weeks we're joking, all of that. Um, are y'all getting the feed? Y'all not getting the feed?
Or what you mean?
YouTube.
I
Uh,
didn't get a notification.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
uh,
Yeah, because I was sitting over here still trying to punch in, and I'm not getting us at all.
it was still on private on Restream, but we can keep the show going because we are still live on Facebook and now
Hey,
we are
Facebook
live on
family.
YouTube. So
Yeah.
yeah, we gonna keep the show going.
All right.
Hey,
So
hey,
Yeah,
hey. Well, to our YouTube family, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another installment of Opinions Matter because your opinions matter. So do us a favor, drop your opinions in the comments.
no doubt. No doubt.
and like I said, man, I don't have a Dan award, man, for today. So like you said, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. Um,
Hmm.
anyway, we
This
got
train gonna keep on
something serious
rolling.
for y'all tonight. I may have to step away just for a second. But I may not. Anyway, Chip, man. Hey, first of all, let's go ahead and just get our minds right. Let's get our heads right. Um, I'm gonna restart this again. Y'all had a great week.
Yeah, no doubt.
I won't
No doubt.
complain.
Good. I did too, man, as well. It's amazing that um, Chip, man, we were down in what um 20s around in our area, and tomorrow we back in the 70s.
No doubt.
Man,
No doubt.
welcome to Georgia. Welcome to Georgia.
No
That's all
With
we
doubt.
the
can say.
disrespectful weather
Yeah, well, we wear bomber jackets up top
and shorts.
and shorts and flip flops at the bottom.
Yep.
That's how we do in Georgia.
No
So
doubt.
if you want to get sick, come to Georgia. Anyway, hey y'all, let's roll. Chip, man, what you got for us tonight, man?
Hey, family. Tonight we wanna hear you guys' opinion on a very serious topic, man. Should teachers carry guns in school? We all know about
Mm.
yeah, we all know about the school shootings that been going on for the man. It seemed like forever now, but we know it hasn't been going on forever, and we know it has gotten worse. And hey, something need to be done. So is allowing teachers to carry guns at school, is that the answer to it? Will that help with some of the mass shootings going on? Will that make the person that's about to run up into that school think twice? Or will the teachers abuse the authority of having a gun and hey, maybe a teacher end up shooting a student. We never
Or
know.
another teacher.
So or another teachers. So you never know. But tonight we want to hear you guys' opinion on should teachers carry guns in school. But right now, Felicia, Quail, what's going on?
Ooh. Okay, so for me, I see the need for it. I see why this is a question because Chip, like you said, there are a certain generation of children that don't know that they have to be raised with active shooter training in schools. So I understand why the question is being posed, but like you said, that I don't think the answer to guns is more guns. I mean, I do believe that, by all means, everybody has a right to protect themselves from, dangers that could possibly end their lives.
Hmm.
But what if you do come across that overzealous teacher?
Hmm.
What if there's a situation like we had a episode a while back about teachers and students fighting each other? What if a student haul off and hit a teacher and the teacher ain't having it that day and pull a, they pull their firearm and now two lives are gone.
Hmm.
So I mean, I do believe, that there should be some kind of training. I just don't know what that training looks like at this point. But like I said, I do not think the answer to guns in school is more guns.
Lee.
What?
Okay. Well,
What?
first of
I
all,
said what I said.
I mean, and you entitled to your opinion, and there's nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because my opinion matters.
your opinion matters. All right, big baby. She over there swinging her legs. All right, so all right. This is where we defer. I'm not going to say that is more guns on top of guns. I'm not going to say that because everybody still can't get a gun. Okay, Lily. So when they were talking about it, passing the law, I said to myself, what they should do is let every county decide. And in those counties, the school district in those counties, the principal should be able to determine or say who should be able to come in there with a gun because the principal works with every teacher and they know these teachers' character. So I think the principal know that Coach Jim down there is half crazy. He ain't coming in here with a gun. Sister,
But
I mean,
what if it pop off down there in Coach Gym class though?
what you
What
mean?
if that's like the active shooter, whatever? What if it pop off and while Coach Jim is,
Well,
teaching? What?
he gonna have to deal with his crazy self. I mean, he's crazy. So if I'm the principal, I'm looking at each one of my teachers from the vice principal on down, and I'm saying, no, that teacher always having nervous breakdowns, and this teacher over here comes in pissed off every morning. We say good morning to this teacher, they don't even say good morning back. I'm not gonna let that person bring a gun in here. I just think that's how I feel about the situation. But
Okay.
my opinion, I feel like teachers should be able to carry a weapon in school. I really feel because first of all, Quail is a church boy that's from the streets. I church boy that's from the streets. So I know the church, I know the streets. And I know that street people, and I got pastors and mamas and all watching, so I gotta watch my 4-letter words.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that street dudes say to themselves, if I run up in this school and it's a possibility that I may get shot, I'm not running up in that school. Because we don't
Oh,
have no boots on the ground protecting none of these students. There's no police patrol, there's no military, no nothing. So if the teachers are able to go, okay, and let's hey Chip, let's take it a little bit further. It's still school, but let's take it away from the school. Some of these teachers work late. And when they're walking outside to get in their car, like right now, time is changing,
mm.
falling back, it's dark. Who's to say that dude or whoever somebody's out there to rob them, and they can't make it to their car to get the gun, but it's already on them. A lot of teachers work late. How y'all feel about that one?
Ooh, okay. So with that, oh, I lost my train of thought.
Shout out to Mama Nance. Mama Nance is in the building tonight.
How you doing,
I'm better
Mama
than
Ooh.
before in
Nance?
the building.
Hey, Mama Nance. Hey, I'm better than before. Thank y'all for rocking
What
with
up? What
us.
up? What up?
Okay, okay. My thought came
Pretty
back.
simple music
So,
in the building. KC.
hey,
KC, how you doing, sir?
hey, Casey. So here go my thought. So with what you said, Quill, about teachers being able to carry, maybe not the teachers, but maybe there should be a special task force in the school with it, because some teachers don't feel comfortable carrying firearms. That's just some people in general don't feel comfortable. Maybe a special, like I said, task force, like the resource officers that are supposed to be in schools. Yeah,
Mhm.
they need to be equipped with
Yeah,
the proper equipment. I think maybe the administration should all take the firearm training, like the principal, vice principal, people that are at the front desk. Because how else do these shooters get into the school except through the front door?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So I don't think maybe the teachers, because there was an incident at a school where the teachers are given I think what I don't know what they're called, but I know there's something like a panic button. Like if a fight jumps off or whatever, you press the button for however many times the is necessary. And a teacher panicked because there's 3 times for a fight and I think 8 times for active shooter. The teacher panicked and pressed that button 8 times and shut the school down. You can't afford to have a teacher panicking in a situation like that. If they panic and pull out the firearm,
Well,
anybody could get hurt.
I agree with what you and Chip both said that yeah, you need the proper training. I do agree with that.
yeah,
And then that way, you should be, you know, trained, but still, who knows how you react, even if you had the proper training, if a real life situation is happening and it's
yeah,
happening to you, you know,
yeah, yeah,
we don't
and
know.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
yeah,
Chip.
and I know it was I can't recall what I think it was in Ohio where they do allow teachers to carry, but they do have to complete a 80-hour class in order
Okay.
to carry. So yeah, you most definitely. I mean, hopefully, if we trusting them with our kids, we can trust them with a gun around our kids because you know. But yeah, you most definitely want to do a very thorough screening. Make sure that there is proper training. But because me myself, I really don't see anything. I feel like yes, we do need guns. Regardless, somebody need the training to have guns to on school grounds. I feel like we do need guns on school ground because I do feel like a lot of reason these mass shooters target schools is hey they the babies, they the kids, they easy targets, you know.
They
So
unprotected.
yeah, they
Right.
unprotected. So like Quail was saying, they're not choosing to go to the police station, and shoot up the police station. They ain't even going to the hood trying to shoot up the hood because they know other cats in the hood got guns, but
Exactly.
Carrying.
they going,
Exactly.
yeah, they going to our school where the babies are defense, defenses, defenseless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so and we can't have that, man. If anybody need to be protected, it's most definitely the babies, man. It just don't got too crazy to just keep allowing, them. Like the last shooter, they locked the doors when when she came up and that high power rifle just shot through the doors. So you can't
Yeah.
count on the doors because some of these weapons they gotta blast right through the door. So yeah, I'm sort of
And
with Quail on this one.
Um,
mm, oh,
read. Let's get off into these comments. Read
okay.
the second comment from "I'm Better Than Before." The second one, right after Quail's music.
Right. Resource officials are not
Not
expected
that
to be in what?
Not that one. Come up. Go up a little bit.
This is an assessment. This is when an assessment of the teacher's mental health comes into question.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so with that, that's kind of hard to gauge because at any given moment a person can snap. They can take this mental assessment and pass with flying colors, but a couple of days down the road, something happened and a switch flipped and they just
But
go off the Richter scale.
that's what me and Chip been saying on shows way back when we had this whole argument about firearms. People can just snap, man. So anybody can pass the mental challenge.
Yeah, anybody can pass it. And on the flip side, anybody can fail. Somebody you think is mentally stable could actually fail. So I don't know how to, go about getting that. Yeah, I definitely do think you need to do maybe a general assessment, but past that, what do you do to further dive deep into this person's mental
Right.
without invading their personal, you know, stuff?
Read
Because
read
it's
a
not required for them to do all of that.
read Pretty Simple Music comment. Right up under that, I'm better than before.
Hey, I'm legit carrying a concealed if I ever had to teach in high school. At the hey man,
Yeah, because some schools I probably would have to be packing in order
yeah,
to teach
and
at those schools. Yeah.
it's honestly it's sad that we're to this point where teachers have to arm themselves.
And I don't think the weapon should ever be used against students. Now, don't get me wrong on that.
Right.
I
Right.
don't I'm not
Yeah,
saying that.
I don't think that at all.
No. If
You might have
But
to use
there
it on
is
some of the teachers.
but there is that possibility once that firearm has been introduced. Just like that fight we were talking about where, the teacher she ain't have on no underwear and she was fighting that girl. If say a firearm was there, that could have turned way wrong because that student jumped into the lane of an adult and she got what adults get when you messing with other adults or whatever, but it could have went sideways if a firearm was present.
Okay, so let's. I'm asking the question. I'm asking both of y'all. I'm asking everybody that's in the comments a question. This question is: if you are allowed, well, that you are allowed to carry as a teacher now, but if the school permits you to do it, should the gun be visible or should it be in reach? Should it be in arm's reach or should it be visible?
I don't
I
think it
think
should
if
be
it's visible,
visible. No. No.
I think if it's visible, that's gonna put a whole nother level of fear out for the students.
Yeah.
Um, no, it should not be visible, but
Okay.
it say
Okay.
say
Okay.
say
Okay.
they do it needs in if it not visible, but it needs to be within reach of the teacher in case they need to protect them the
I'm
class.
in agreement. I'm in agreement.
Yeah.
But if we put security guard, armed security guard, and he walks around in the school, he or she walks around in the school, gun visible. Does that put fear in the kids as well?
Especially in the elementary schools, because you
Yeah.
teach kids don't play with guns, and then they see an adult walking around with a gun.
So the police officer just can't come up to the school then.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all because I think that the resource officers that are in the schools should be the ones to carry if they're gonna carry. I think, like I said, that task force that I spoke of, they need to be the principal, the assistant principal, the administration staff, and the
Right.
resource officers. They
Yeah.
all need to have that training. If this is what they're going with, if this is their solution, that needs to be who carries,
Yeah.
especially the police officer, because because you are a police officer.
Yeah. And I don't.
Shout
I
out
don't.
to Meek. Meek in the building, y'all.
What up,
Hey,
mate?
meet.
Yeah. I don't. But I don't. I agree. I don't think that every teacher should be allowed to carry. I don't think it should be uh a school full of guns like that. Like you said, certain select uh people in the school should be able to carry, and because even if they got to keep them in a lock box, if they keep them in a lock box, they can get to that lock box in a matter of minutes. I was listening to one video on it today, and this teacher was saying that she have no problem with it, for the simple fact is, the in order for an officer to get from the police department to the school, that's a 30-minute trip. So you can only
Ooh,
imagine what can happen in that amount of time.
and in 30 minutes, everybody can be put down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Um,
Okay, so diving into these comments here. So let's see. Pretty simple music. Snapped. Facts.
hmm,
I'm better than before. If you have the assessment, it will cover the individual more or less. I get that, but there are a general assessment is not going to cover everything.
mhm.
Okay. And again, I'm better than before. The firearm needs to be within arm's reach. Meek. These students crazy nowadays in elementary on up. They need some fear.
It's a big old fourth graders, man. It's
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 a,
the fourth graders that would knock you out. Ask Cat Williams.
another story for another day. Okay.
All right.
All right. Mama Nance, if they have to carry it, it should not be visible. Okay. I agree. And then pretty simple music again. Three guns ain't enough to compete with an AK-47. Now, I totally agree.
That's yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay. And then
It depends on what kind of gun you. Well, they still ain't enough for
now 9 times out of 10, an active shooter is gonna come in with an assault rifle.
I mean, but all it take
Just
is one bullet from a nine.
yeah, yeah.
The
You're right. Okay. And then I'm better than before. That security guard is supposed to have the type of security.
Say that again. Which one was that?
Uh, this is I'm better than before. That security guard is supposed to have the type of security. They're supposed to
Okay.
be able to secure the school. Correct.
Mm.
It meek. Fourth graders look like 30-year-olds. You better know it.
The fourth graders was fourth graders driving up in Cadillacs.
With full grown goatees.
Hey, pretty
Mm.
simple music say they're walking in with full body armor now too. You know,
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, yeah.
I was sitting watching a movie last, not a movie, it was a commercial, and I'm asking both of y'all this
Okay.
because we all witnessed this. What I'm about to say, but let's go to Hollywood. Do y'all feel like when they make these movies, and I'm talking horror movies and just crazy movies, like I could kill so many people and get away with it type movie. Don't y'all do y'all feel like people watch these movies and they say to themselves, I'm gonna try that. I can get away.
Some
Okay, so
some of them.
let's go to Columbine. When the Matrix came out, those teenagers emulated the Matrix. They came in with all black on with the trench coats and they was armed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Most
Yeah.
definitely. Like I said, a lot of this stuff mess with your psyche, man. A lot of the movies and stuff, I'm pretty sure it has something to
Yeah.
do with, these mass shootings and all these things, man.
Of
Because
course. Even the video games is like
yeah,
What's the game?
Oh, that
Grand
everybody Grand
Grand
Theft
Theft
Auto.
Auto.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
They feel
know
like they
some
can do that.
people. I know some people our ages that was like when they were playing the game, they was like, "Man, I thought that game was real. I thought I was that person. I thought I was, but
That's
you're
sad.
not."
Yeah,
I
that's sad.
felt like I was that person while playing the game. Yeah, and then kids nowadays they got a lot of aggression, and you trying to figure out where's all this aggression coming from.
Yeah. So if
They is it's just there.
and
Ooh,
if they coming with it, then if they coming with a different type of aggression, then I feel like we most definitely should, you know,
be
hey,
prepared.
be prepared. Let's get some guns on these school campuses, these school grounds to protect the kids, man. Because
And
So, so you in the comments, are you guys for the guns being in school by teachers, permitted by teachers being able to carry? Are you guys, let us know in the comments.
yes,
I'm for
please
it.
do
I'm for
hmm
it. I'm for it. I'm for selected people.
selected people.
I'm just
yeah.
saying. I mean, you can't give
I'm
everybody
I'm
a firearm.
I'm,
I'm on the fence about it because, like I said earlier, I don't think the answer to guns is more guns, but I do see the need for the people to protect themselves. So it's
yeah, because it
that's
may not be the answer, but sometimes the answer to gun violence or being attacked is to arm yourself. You know, it may not be
yeah,
the answer to, but sometime in order to, like I said, keep people from being violent towards you with a gun, you have to arm yourself. To keep them, to make them think twice at least before they run up on you. You know, because I'm pretty sure they attack the person without a gun before they attack the person with a gun.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then there's that saying, if you're gonna pull a gun, you better use it. So a lot of people have that mentality as well.
Yeah.
Well, bullying still goes beyond students. You got teachers
Mhm.
bullying teachers,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, you do.
And so we have to look at that too. Like, okay, if Coach, I'm just using the name. I don't know a Coach Jim, y'all. I'm just using the name. So if Coach Jim, and if Coach Jim, if you listening, I ain't talking about you because I don't know you. I'm just saying,
Okay,
if
we're gonna do
Coach
it like this.
Jim,
Coach Jim Beam.
Coach Jim B, if Coach Jim B is known to be a bully to Teacher Randolph down there, but he knows now Teacher Randolph has permit to carry a gun. I don't believe I gotta go with Chip. I don't believe that Coach Jim B ain't gonna be bothering Teacher Randolph no time soon. Cause now
Okay,
he got a firearm. He asked for
okay.
my
On the
license.
flip side of that, on the flip side of that, Coach Jim Beam find out that Mr. Randolph got a gun. Coach Jim Beam go arm himself. Now you got
No, no, no,
a
no. Remember
shootout.
I said
Now
earlier.
you got
Remember I said
I
earlier.
know,
The
I
principal know
know.
Coach Jim Beam is crazy, so he didn't allow him to carry a gun.
Okay, but
He can't carry it.
allowing him saying, "Oh no, you can't carry a gun," ain't gonna stop him. And now you
But he
got
can't
a
bring it into
shootout.
school though.
But now you got a shootout in the Okie doke corral.
You
So,
got it in the parking lot, but not inside the school.
but we don't know that.
He can't bring it into school. Not Coach Jim Beam.
Would you gonna frisk this man every day? That's a
Got metal
violation of his
detectors.
person. All schools don't have those.
All right.
All
So
all
Yeah,
schools
yeah,
do
Lily,
not.
Lily just threw a shout out to all schools. Now the government, y'all got to put the metal detection in all schools. Get it,
yeah,
make it happen, and put some cameras up
All
too.
school now they have schools have cameras. They have cameras. They have them. They have them. They have them. I am a
All of them don't
witness.
have.
yeah.
Well, all
Mm,
school they should. Now that's
yes,
one thing that all schools should have is cameras.
no doubt, no doubt.
Point blank.
I'm pretty sure they do, but you know,
'Cause
thing is, they
I
can't see if it's in the purse or tucked in their
Yeah.
pants, you know. So I mean, and I'm pretty sure, to be honest, those schools that don't allow teachers to carry, I'm pretty sure some teachers that still carry. You know, they may not
Of
let it
course.
be known, but it's one of them teachers up in there with a gun in her purse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ready for anything to pop off. Rather, you know, and like I said, I
Just trigger happy.
for no reason do I think, yeah, they should be armed to shoot a student, or they should be armed because, you know, Coach Jim Bean is bullying down the hall. Like I said, uh now if the mass shooting wouldn't have started up, I wouldn't feel like, okay, yeah, they need guns on the premises. You
Mm-hmm.
know, of course
Mm-hmm.
some schools do because, you know, the places they are in, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But for the most part, no, most schools don't need, if it weren't for the mass shootings, I wouldn't say that schools need guns on the premises. If kids get to find you, break them up on the playground, and send them in school suspension tomorrow. So, no, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying that, you know, guns are needed for kids or anything like that. But once again, when it comes to the mass shooting thing, that's what got me, you know, concerned these days.
Well, I think some of the
Okay.
mass shootings would stop if we had some guns in the school. But go ahead, Lily.
So I'm thinking about the mass shootings, and so a lot of the shooters are students or former students that have been bullied or whatever. I Now this, rock with me with this. If this said shooter or whatever was like, when they do the investigation, like, oh well, this person was a former student or is a student and they've been bullied or what have you, da 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 da. I think it then falls on the school because the school has failed that student because they were bullied. Yes, a lot of schools have zero bullying policies, but when a case of bullying is brought to the attention of someone, a lot of times they don't do anything about it. And that then leads that student to take matters into their own hands. So it needs to be a reformation of a lot of stuff, proper training to deal with the bullying, to deal with the psyche of the kids that are bullied, the psyche of the kids that are the bulliers. Let's kind of stop it before it even gets to the point of I feel like I have to bring a weapon to school to shoot up everybody because I'm being bullied. And for those that are outside of that, that are the outliers to that, that's the purpose of, for the shooters that are not the former students or not the people that have been bullied. Yeah, the schools are supposed to keep their doors locked. Now the question is, how are they getting into the schools? Because they're not just, they don't come when everybody's coming in at the beginning of the day. They come at a random time of the day and they just pop off and go crazy.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So
like I said,
how are they getting in?
that sad to say, I can't recall, because I think it was a shooting just last week, but uh the one um the one trans person that did the shooting at the school, uh like I said, the doors were locked. You know, it's just her rifle was so powerful. You know, it shot right through the doors. It shot through the lock. So, you know, they getting in. They getting in. You know, and it's very unfortunate that, like I said, and even in that incident, you know, it was times where, you know, it looked like the police was afraid to go into the school. You know, and they just walk in the halls all nonchalant. You know, so
Once
Yeah.
again,
y-
that's that when it happens at that time, even if you're a police officer, you don't know how you're gonna respond
No
because it's a
doubt.
real life situation that's happening. You're a trained officer, but you may panic too. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. That shooting that happened. Oh, I can't remember the city where the law enforcement took 77 minutes to get the shooter out of the building, and the
Yeah.
whole police department got blasted for it.
Yeah.
Where was
oh
Same
that?
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
The same
Give
school.
read Mama Nan's comment and go
I,
down.
okay, Mama Nance. I think they should have at least two officers at every school.
I
I think
totally
more
agree.
Agree.
than I think more than two are needed, especially for the bigger schools.
I totally agree. But my question to you guys and to the world that's watching: do we have enough police officers to do
Mm-mm.
so?
Nope,
Mm-mm. And
Because
we don't.
that's the thing.
yeah,
A lot of counties don't even have enough, you know, police officers to designate to more two or more officers to a school. So yeah, that has something
Because
to do with it.
every time I turn on the radio when I get in my car, I'm hearing job fairs for so and so police department, so and so.
you know what I'm gonna start doing?
What's
Every
that?
time they write me a ticket for speeding, I'm saying, hey, man, should you be down there at the school, man, protecting the school? I mean, if you could be out here patrolling these streets, writing tickets, you could be protecting our schools. Don't pull me over, Mr. Officer, because that's what you're gonna get. Uh read I'm better than before after
I'm
Mama.
better. I'm better than before. They are getting metal detectors for all schools soon.
Good. Read pretty simple music.
Ooh, yeah. They shoot the wow, they shoot the glass in the front doors, and the
Hmm.
teachers need guns. All teachers need guns. That's what pretty simple music has to say point blank. And then I'm better than before was answering my question from earlier. That was Uvalde, Texas.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay, so question: they put these metal detectors in school. Then, so what happens when they come in with a gun that's not made from metal? Because there are those what they call them ghost guns.
Ghost guns.
You
Yeah.
got it, you got we have to do something on that because I have yet to see a gun that's not made with metal. Well, some kind
Look,
of metal.
look it up.
Yeah,
They
they
got
got
them
the ghost gun that they
made
3D
completely from
print them.
plastic.
Yeah, they
Wow.
3D print them. Yeah, so
Hmm.
they
Yeah.
out here.
Completely from plastic.
Hmm.
I guess I need to get me a ghost gun then.
Oh Lord.
They completely illegal though, so he will not
According to
be
Joe
getting a ghost
Biden,
gun.
according to
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Biden,
Tap, 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 tap. We're not bringing.
okay, we go mess with your president. I mean, he has no idea what's going on anyway. But yeah, he don't even know we having this conversation tonight. But it is what it. And he's sitting there watching.
Shut
Shout
up.
out to you, Joe. Joe.
All right, now
Yeah.
Secret Service gonna come knocking on your door.
On the behalf. Okay. All
Uh
right.
huh.
Well, we gonna have to get ready to get on up out of here, man. Tip, go ahead and give it to us.
Hey, family, should teachers be allowed to carry guns in school, man? Should should they be evaluated, um, go through proper training so they can arm themselves, so they can be right there with our kids to protect them at school when some of the mass shooter decide to attack that school? Should we have teachers that, hey, armed and ready? Or is it just too big of a risk? Will will a teacher, hey, turn on a student, use it against a bully teacher down the hall that they don't like? So, I mean, should we have guns on our school grounds? We want to know from you guys. How y'all feel about it, man? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. If you're watching this right now, drop a comment, man, after you finish watching this. Or you can do it right now. Drop it in the comment, man. Let us know how you feel about should teachers carry guns in school.
All right. Okay. And with that being said, y'all know what it is. Follow us right here on YouTube under the Mupixo channel. And how do you follow? You simply hit that subscribe button with that notification bell so you'll know when we're on. You can also follow us on Instagram at opinion underscore matters underscore show. Opinion underscore matters underscore show. That's on Instagram. Also on TikTok under Mupixo NPSKOM. Mupixo NPSKOM. So what I need y'all to do right now is smash that like button. We need them, we love them. That helps us to know what topics y'all like, what topics y'all don't like, so we don't have to keep bringing it up or what have you. Also, if you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss, please drop it in the comments. We will talk about it. And once again, thank you to all of our viewers, all of our day ones here on YouTube. Thank you to all of our viewers on Facebook. We love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Quill.
All right, so man, we appreciate every last one of y'all for rocking with us tonight. Pretty simple music, Mama Nance, Meek. I'm better than
I'm
before.
better than before.
Yeah, and if I miss y'all, man, you know, it wasn't intended, man. But I know y'all comment. Some of y'all will pick up the phone and call. And on behalf of this whole Opinion Matter team, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Don't forget about what we said about the week before Christmas. All right. So if y'all want to be on the show with us on that Thursday night, which is December the 21st, y'all let us know. You email us. Let us know. We rolling out the red carpet, man. Y'all can be in the green room with us before we come on. And then y'all be seen before the world. All right. But anyway, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Lady in the Hook, Purpose Photos, and Record Already. Mupixo, hey man, we love y'all. We'll catch y'all next week, next Thursday night, same bat time, same bat channel. All right, love y'all. Deuces.